Hey guys, what's going on? Please like here, and in today's video I've realised I've not uploaded it in like a month, so I might be a bit out of it for this video, but oh well. This is the top 3 things I want from Need for Speed 2017 features wise, and I know it's hard to define a feature, but you know, that's what I'm focusing on for this video. Top 3 features I want, and I'll go slightly in detail with each of them. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about, the first feature, is better customization. And you might be like, but Need for Speed 2015 had the best customization in 17 years. Or however long it was. I know it wasn't 17, that's sarcasm, but it's been a while since we got decent customization before Need for Speed 2015. So what I mean by this, I mean you should be able to edit body kits. I know that it's possible to get licensing to edit body kits and stuff like that. And I also think, this is one of the main things for me, change the exhaust placement. Because in Need for Speed 2015 on certain cars, I'm trying to think of a car now what does it, but certain cars when you put a body kit on, the exhaust kind of glitches through the diffuser. It looks really weird. And it doesn't look right in the slightest, but to be honest, I think that's a thing where I should be able to move the exhaust on the side for like side exit exhausts. What I mean is like when the exhaust come out the front of the car or the side of the car, stuff like that, or even just to the right of where it is normally. Just something like that, just exhaust placement at some point. Obviously not super in detail, but you know, just something like that. The next thing in the better customization thing is more detail, and what I mean by this is not just whack a side skirt on, actually be able to fine tune it a little bit. I think it was in Need for Speed Carbon, you used to be able to fine tune what you wanted on your car, what vents, how big they were, how wide they were, how big the gaps were in between the little grills, all sorts, just stuff like that, and how angled your spoiler were. I remember that being one, because you could pretty much make your spoilers vertical. You can have a GT wing and have it so it pretty much is useless and slows you down, but who cared at that point? No one actually took Need for Speed Carbon seriously, or at least we didn't when we first started playing it. But the next thing is paint calipers, paint your brake calipers, because we did end up getting the caliper and brake disc and everything like that in an update in Need for Speed 2015, but it wasn't a big thing for me just because I was kind of like, we kind of got different coloured calipers and stuff like that, but there were no customization in it, or very little customization. It was just making your brakes look better, and painting them would be a lot better, because I've seen blue Brembos before, and oh my god, they're amazing. 2 more tiny little things is custom tyre text. I mean, you could put dicks out for Harambe on it, obviously. Next thing will probably be more camber, and you might be like, more camber, really? Ricer, stance, nerd, faggot, yeah, whatever, just more camber, because we need, there's never enough camber until your car is literally scraping. But anyway, interior customization, you'll see why I've said that soon. Another thing is, for me, personally, I would like upgraded garages. What I mean by upgraded garages and stuff like that is like upgraded upgraded lifts, like start off on car jacks and then go on to a full-fledged $3 lift. Be able to buy stuff for your garage and just make it look like what you want to, like different colours, different themes, and the snapshots, what you take with the in-game phone or whatever you want to call it. The snapshots, there's little pictures on your wall and stuff like that. It's just a bit more immersive, I guess is the way to put it. But you know, just something like that would be kind of nice. And then different storage units, what you have to drive to get your cars out of, instead of the ones we got with Need for Speed 2015. And also, you might be like, how are you meant to customize a garage if it's not yours? So obviously personal garages, you get a crappy little garage at the beginning of the game, and then you can get better garages, bigger garages and stuff like that. So one of the main things is, what they did do well in Need for Speed 2015, I'm not going to lie, progression. Start from like a £500 or $500 pile of shite car. Start from a rusty old Peugeot 206 or something like that, and specialised cars in single player, which separates single player and multiplayer, which would be a good thing. But specialised cars are more personality in people's cars if they want to stay with an old rust bucket and make it a sleeper, or they want to go for a Lamborghini. Their choice. It's up to what you do, really. And the main thing for progression for me is choices what actually change the game. You might be like, well, you can't really implement that into Need for Speed. It's possible to just make it so you can have choices over characters, favoritism over characters and stuff like that. And you do more stuff with one character than you do with another, which gives it a branch off of storylines. It's not just one set thing. You can kind of do different parts of storylines and stuff like that. And also, I guess, would be choices of race style, if you prefer drift racing or drag racing, grip, circuit, stuff like that. Just a few little odd bits. I'm not going to go into detail with these, but police were on crap or terrible or whatever you want to call them. Like the Most Wanted cops, we need something like that, like the old Most Wanted. We could also do with Underground 2 drag. What I mean by that is minimal movement and just be able to lane switch, and nothing more than just lane switching. Straight roads and the burnouts, doing it from a dig or a standstill start, whatever you want to call it, just sitting there doing a burnout and going instead of lining up in that stupid little box. Also doing highway pulls, that will be another way to start them. You know, drive up alongside someone, challenge them, whatever, and then just do it. The main thing for me, what I meant earlier by interior customization, being able to strip the inside of your car and stuff like that, is have an interior view. Please, I beg of this, please have an interior view, because surely it's not that hard. I mean, Forza have done it, and I mean, Playground Games are not the best at making games, let's be honest. Have your own opinion about stuff or features you want in the game, just drop them as a comment. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. So, like, subscribe down below, as you always do, and see you guys in the next bloody video.